Hey everybody, it's Heiden, and I'm back with the Macho versus Heiden campaign. It's May 9th, 1942. You may be asking where May 8th went. I'll tell you, I forgot to hit record, so I spent 20 minutes talking to myself before I realized I wasn't recording. Nothing really happened in that turn. Another attack on Bandung brought forts down to 0, but we still didn't take it. Definitely have some sub-interactions going on in places, but other than that, it's been pretty quiet last turn. Oh, wow. Okay. So he has a lot of DMS ships hanging out in Noumea. I had mines there, but he clearly thought about that. So he cleared all my mines out really quick with that. Oh, come on! Oh. Oh, that sucks. I hope it doesn't sink. And I hope we got the mission done. Oh, dang it. These stupid subs are killing me, man. God, I hate subs. I hate them. I'll explain why that happened here when we go around the map. Dang it. There's no troops on it, though, which was a good sign. A lot of enemy stuff hanging out near Kumak. Look at all these subs. Okay, I'm sweeping over Lashio because I'm going to hit it this turn. I want to make sure there's no fighters there, just in case. Okay, bombing at Bandung again. And we're going into Lashio. Just want to make sure there's no way for forts to build up there. Okay, pretty quiet there. So these are blue sighting reports, which means they're not reliable. Okay, it's pretty whatever. There shouldn't be a whole lot for land combat either, so I don't think so anyway. It's your daily obligatory bombardment at Chungking. We're just gonna have to sit through this. man. I have a lot of artillery here. Oh my god. Again, look at this. Another core or two have spawned at Chongqing. We're just getting overwhelmed here. It keeps going up and ours is not. This is gonna suck. I don't even know if I can take the forts down like this. Oh, man. Alright, Allied bombardment at Kogala. I bet he's getting a little concerned now because more and more of my troops keep appearing in the hex every turn. He's in trouble when these guys are ready to go. Right, I've got 1500 AV there now. he's in trouble. Yeah. Okay, 51 to 630. And he's got 0 forts now. Next turn, for sure. Okay, looks like we got a new sub chaser. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers this turn. Aircraft losses today, 2 for me, 2 for him. I lost a Sally and a Babs. He lost a Dauntless and a Vindicator. I'm sure they're doing some sort of ASW operation. Ship sunk last turn, nothing. Yeah, everything's more or less the same. Score's holding pretty steady. About 4.73 to 1, a win ratio for me. Okay, so what the heck was all this up here? Well, I have been delivering additional troops to the Kurio Islands. And unfortunately, I decided to not use... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I don't know how we didn't take any losses on this. There's a lot of troops on this, and this ship's about to go down. So I think we need to have it go and just dump it at the nearest available. I'm surprised there was no troops lost on that. Okay, we're going to see if it'll unload on this island and get off what they can before this ship goes down. This is unloading. Yeah, so I had a mission up here. I was starting to deposit additional forces here, and I didn't think there'd be any subs in this area, but there clearly were. So he kind of caught me here, and now I have a lot of unprotected ships with no escort. So this is kind of a precarious situation. So I think what we need to do is set these guys to basically just disband in place as quickly as possible. And these guys auto disband until I can get additional ASW assets up here to secure this area. But the fact that this ship didn't sink, it's about to. Yeah, look at that fire, flooding. I got to get these troops off. Let's hope that we can land them here and get them off before it's too late. So my ASW efforts have pushed his ASW, his subs out to here. And on top of all that, he's still operating subs over here, which is crazy to me to have them so close to Japan. I do have a Lily unit on ASW. They don't have necessarily the absolute best pilots that you can have, but they're something, and they'll keep them sighted. So I'm also adjusting the way that my ships are coming in. They're going to come in this way now, so we can maximize the amount of shallow water, and it's only 2 hexes of deep water they have to traverse, and I can keep that patrolled with the sub chasers here. And we'll use our aircraft to drive these guys off. In China, I'm growing ever increasingly concerned with basically this situation here, or here rather. He keeps spawning more damaged divisions, and on top of that, I don't think our raid on Chongqing didn't go today. Maybe because it was heavy cloud. No, I don't know why our Raiden and Chunking didn't go, but he keeps spawning more and more units in here, and my AV is not coming up very fast. We're only at 7,800. And we do not have the disparity of troops that I would like. Yeah, it's not good. So we need to do something here soon. But I can't attack because my fatigue and disruption levels are still too high for most of the units. So it's going to take some time to take this down. All right. My armor has caught up here. But he's still got a big breakaway right here. I'm trying to chase all these units down before they get into... Ooh. Nice. Cool. Let's go combat mode. So it looks like we got some... I digress. I'm pursuing this way and moving in this way to try to pincer all these troops along this road here before they can get into India. Yeah, that's the goal right now. So my armor is here, so I'm going to put one unit on on deliberate, and the rest of these guys are going to be on reserve mode. And these guys are following up behind. So about 1,500 AV pushing up this way with a lot of armor. Okay, he's finally on the move here, which is a concern. My concern is that these two units meet. These guys have... Next turn they go into this hex, and I don't know... I'm assuming they'll be in this hex next turn. So I'm a little worried here that these guys are actually going to end up getting displaced when they go into this hex. So I really don't know how that's going to work. So I think I'm going to play it... Well, I really don't know. I'm hoping that they get into the hex before these guys do, because they have less miles to walk. But I'm also concerned that they're going to end up going off-roading. So I don't really want to take the risk. I'm going to go ahead and stop here and let that other unit go first, because I want to keep these guys contained. So there's been some weird interactions in the past where units ending up in the same hex at the same time end up displacing off to one side or the other, and it's very bad. I don't want to take any chances here, so I'll let him come down, figure out which direction he's going in, then I'll move these guys in behind him, and see if we can defeat them. Alright, we already talked about the situation here. I'm thinking I might want to do a fighter sweep over Calcutta next turn. Look at that. Look at that, guys. 120,000 troops. That's exactly what's happening here. All of his remaining forces that were over here have now moved. Oh, that's a lot too, actually, at Madras. He's moved a lot of his forces back to Calcutta. I'm guessing he's going to try to go on the offensive in Burma here. And he's using Calcutta to stage. So we need to watch that carefully. That's a lot of forces. Now, I also have a lot of forces on the way, to include a lot of these guys unloading. Those are all unloaded. So I got a lot of additional units that were in Manila have now shown up here to include a lot of artillery, which I could use. Anyway, yeah, I got more troops coming in as well. And these are troops that are coming out of Ceylon. Speaking of Ceylon, good news here. Let's put everybody into combat mode. I have a lot of troops here now, 1,500 AV, and I feel like we could probably attack. And I'm kind of thinking I want to next turn. So, let's go ahead and recombine all these divisions. And I'm going to go ahead and do a deliberate attack next turn with whatever I've got here. And we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure we can overwhelm him. He's got no supply. There's just no way that he has any kind of supply whatsoever. So it shouldn't be too hard to take this down. And then we are done on Ceylon. These guys will be mopped up. And I can take these guys, move them over to Trincomalee via rail, and ship them out. And just keep a good garrison force here, and that's all I will need. Cool. Okay, looks like we have some enemy submarines operating over here, which I had no idea. That's definitely a problem. So I'm going to be shifting some additional forces to try to deal with that. I can't believe that he would be bold enough to bring his submarines into this place. This is a death trap. Absolute death trap for submarines operating in the Strait of Malacca because it's all shallow water. And I have a lot of ASW assets, so they're all going to be heading down here next turn to try to deal with this. All right, Bandung. I gave my guys one additional turn to rest. I think we're ready now. So next turn, we go back to deliberate mode. Still a bit disrupted here, but it is what it is. We have over an 11-to-1 AV ratio, and he has no forts left. There's just no way. I shouldn't say that. Every time I say it, there's always a way. He's no forts left. We should be able to take him out. He had no supply, no forts. Okay, and last but not least, South Pacific. So I know he's got carriers. What is this? Moving east. Oh, he's bringing more stuff in? He's looking to build up the base. I see what this is. I see what he's doing. I think he's going to build up Kumak. His carriers are gone. I don't really get it. I don't see them. We should be able to see them because I have plenty of naval search in the area, right? So my guess is that his carriers are legitimately not here. Which kind of makes it like a juicy proposition to try to go in here and do something with this. I don't know. I'll have to think on it. Maybe I should just be conservative and wait and play this by ear until GIGABYTE can get down here and help out. I don't want to overextend. I think we'll just wait. Anyway, that's the turn. So next turn, I'm going to be attacking here, and I'll be attacking here. And hopefully we can win at both and bump our score up substantially and continue on with this campaign. And then I still need to work on getting Chungking taken down. Guys, when we take Chungking, this is going to be the most gnarliest point swing ever. And it will probably seal the deal for this campaign. So between us building up Chengtu and taking Chungking, if and when we take Chungking, kill all these troops and build up this place, I just don't see him winning this campaign at that point. Because if you look at the point swing, 800. This is a 2,400 point swing, including taking 800 points out of the denominator for the Allies. Okay, even if he does win on New Caledonia somehow, and he takes Noumea, that's a 700 point swing, but it still does not make up the deficit from this. So between the army loss points, the points I get, and the points he loses from just Chungking, we're going to be way north of 5-1, and I just don't see him being able to claw back from that. And I'm not even done yet, guys. I got more work to do in this area. This Chinese finger trap is well in work now. And I've got more troops on the way. So probably in 2 turns, we'll be able to start attacking Lashio. I've got 700 there, 700 there, 500 there. I think we're going to finally punch through here. And thank goodness, these troops came from Ceylon. So, not at a moment too soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.